For this video, we're going to talk about algebraic expressions. And what they is the language of algebra in which to express algebraic expressions in the form of, sentences. So what each and every one of these sentences represent is an expression, and our job is to find out what they are. So let's get started. The sum of a number and 6. So in algebra, sum means addition of something plus something. So the sum of a number and 6 means a number. I'm going to use x. X, we don't know what that number is, but it is, a number that we don't know. And plus 6. And that is the algebraic expression of this sentence. Next, and I just want to mention it is x plus 6, but it is not 6 plus x. Even though in this case it's the same, we want to try to stay away from doing it like this, because you can see why the order is important in the next few problems. So the difference of a number and 5, same thing. The difference in algebra means subtraction. So a number and 5, a number minus 5. The difference between a number and 5. It is not 5 minus x. This is completely wrong, as you can see. This makes the x a negative number and the 5 the positive, and the order is totally off, so that is not the right answer. Next, 8 more than a number. So pay close attention to the letter than right here, because some of the next problem have that word, and it does make a big difference. So when you see the word than, you instantly place the variable after it in the front. So here a number, x, 8 more than a number. So it's 8 plus x, 8 more than a number. It is not this one, which is saying a number more than 8. It is wrong. Even though in this case they're both the same thing, the order is important. Next one, 10 less a number. Notice there's no than here, and there's a than here. So what is it saying is you just follow the order. 10 less a number. This means subtraction. 10 less a number. Now this one is obviously the opposite, 10 less than a number. So than, you put this in front, minus 8, 10, wait no, not 8, what am I saying, 10 less than a number, 10 less a number. So I know it's kind of weird, but get used to seeing it in this way, because you will see it. Next one, the product of a number and 7. In algebra, product means multiplication. So a product of a number and 7 is x times 7. But we don't write it like this as our answer in algebra. We write it as this 7x. Multiplication is the only operation where the order does not matter. Just remember that, even though addition is the same way, but keep the order the same. But in multiplication, the order really does not matter. Even if 7 might be negative or x might be negative, it doesn't matter when you multiply them. So in this form, we call this the coefficient 7, and x is the variable. So next one, the quotient of a number and 3. The quotient means division. So a quotient of a number in 3 means x divided by 3. And instead of writing it like this, we learned from the previous video that a quotient means a fraction. So you can also write it like this, which is a cleaner way to represent this expression, x over 3. Next one, the quotient of a number and 8 less than that number. So same thing. It's quotient means division. So a quotient of a number and 8 less than that number. Remember, than, you put the one after it in front, the variable after it in front. 8 x minus 8 and make it into a fraction. X over x minus 8. That's our answer. And our last problem, 1/3 of a number. In algebra, or in any way of speaking, 1/3 of something, 1/2 of something, 1/4 of something, of some number means a multiplication problem. So 1/3 times x, and you can just simply write it as 1/3 x, with 1/3 being the coefficient, just like this one, and x being the variable. You can also do it like this, 1/3 times x over 1, x and x over 1 is the same thing, and then you can have x over 3. Either one of these is correct. Some might prefer the mixed number way, some might prefer just a fraction way. It depends on the question. So I hope you look over this video and try to understand the language of algebra, and do a lot of it, and remember it for learning mathematics.